The Roblox Potemer situation has gotten a lot worse, and it's honestly shocking how this guy hasn't been arrested yet. Just to clarify, in the last video, we went over the beginning of the Potemer situation, including him admitting on 6 different occasions that he has raped a 12-year-old child. We also spoke to his mother, who said some really crazy things, like excusing Potemer's actions by mentioning that he has autism.
When he gets cornered, he does not know what to say. He does not know how to react. He has a very slow processing speed when it comes to speech, writing, and reading.
Or outright stating that she doesn't care about the context of what her son did.
Do you know how many teenage boys I knew when I was a teenager that would say, oh yeah, I hit that, and they didn't? I mean, come on. Go ahead.
We go back to your point that you said that you went to high school with boys who said they hit that. This isn't what's happening here. Your son's claiming that he hit that to about a 12-year-old.
Yeah, so in the middle school.
So what?
So what do you mean, so what?
So what?
In that video, I left out some information that I didn't think was important at the time, but it ended up being very important. In the call I had with his mother, she threatened to pursue legal action because of the videos being released about Potemer.
I said, I'm not even going to discuss that with you anymore. We're already talking to an attorney, so it doesn't matter.
And right now, she's starting to act on that. Well, sorta. You see, in the last video, in addition to showing the clips of my conversation with Potemer's mother, I also went over some footage that was found of Potemer talking to his real-life friend, where Potemer openly admitted to having sex with a 12-year-old when he was 16. So, at this point, you might be wondering, what exactly is going on now? Well, Potemer and his mother have come up with a new strategy, and that strategy is to silence anyone who could expose them. Recently, Potemer's mother specifically went after someone named Puss. If you don't know who Puss is, he's the so-called friend of Potemer from that video. And now, his mother has threatened him, claiming she's using her contacts with the principal of Potemer's school to get him expelled. On my last video about Potemer, as well as Parlo's most recent video on the situation, Potemer's mother left a very nice comment trying to further defend her son. The comment was pretty long, and we'll break it down in a moment, but there was one part that really stood out. She outright admitted that she reported Puss to the school principal in an attempt to silence him, claiming that if he shared anything about the situation online, he'd be violating the school's internet policy and could get expelled, completely crushing his dream of becoming a police officer. This pressure eventually led to Puss having a public breakdown, as he was afraid that posting a video exposing Potemer would put him at serious risk of facing consequences at school.
The point is, bro, no matter what, this kid is so petty. You don't know this person IRL like I do, bro. Okay, you don't know him IRL and I do. Hang on.
Go ahead and mute for a moment. Just clear yourself up. Get some water, okay?
Everyone in chat saying, am I crying, bro? You guys don't understand. A dream. I want to fulfill that, okay? I want to join something. I want to do something with my life.
Puss,
and you guys
Puss, breathe. Breathe.
In addition to the details about Potemer's mother's alleged blackmail, Potemer's mother has admitted to mass reporting videos and accounts due to those exposing him. Recently, Parlo had his Discord account terminated due to these reports, along with several of his moderators who were temporarily suspended. Furthermore, videos related to the situation, including one from Submotions, which did not violate any guidelines, have been removed. Another part of Potemer's mom's response that stood out to me was how she tried to excuse his behavior by blaming it on his autism. Like that somehow explained him openly admitting 6 different times that he had intercourse with a 12-year-old. But the call Potemer had with Puss completely contradicts her claim. He doesn't seem to have any speech issues like she claimed. He spoke perfectly fine. If he wasn't such a terrible person, maybe he could have been someone people actually respected. Too bad his actions legally classify as statutory rape. So at this point, many people may believe the Potemer situation cannot get any worse, but new information has surfaced. A private informant notified me that Potemer had interacted with the legal material online. According to this informant, Potemer had commented on a video on YouTube that featured CP, claiming that he watched it during sleepovers. This comment was made 5 years ago, 2 years before Potemer was allegedly involved in statutory raping a minor. To me, this strongly suggests that the reason Potemer believes there's nothing wrong with what he did to the 12-year-old
is a big fat nothing, basically.
I don't really know. Like, what's the full context of everything? Like, from your side, what is it?
Just 2 dumb teenagers, man.
is because he was exposed to this behavior from a very young age. Considering the comment was made 5 years ago and he's 18 today, he was exposed to CP at the age of 13. Really shows how much of a good mother Potemer's mom is. Potemer has clearly shown that he doesn't take this drama seriously, considering his only official response to this drama was him admitting that there was a situation, like nothing happened in the rest of the post, which somehow resulted in him escaping from the crosshairs. However, there is new evidence that the victim is being forced to change the story for the sake of her parents. I briefly mentioned this in my last video, but most people focused on the mom defending the age gaps. Recently, a confrontation from the victim was recorded where she accidentally admitted that there was a cover-up.
Why did you say that it's true, if it wasn't true?
Because we had a whole plan about it, and we thought that was gonna cover up a whole thing, but we thought it would just be like, okay,
Cover up
fuck,
what?
yeah,
Cover up
totally,
what?
it happened.
Cover up what?
Huh?
However, when she was asked to clarify by what she meant by cover-up, she quickly backtracked, claiming she never said that.
If you
Cover up
wanted
what?
to cover it up, why didn't you just say it wasn't true?
That's the
Whoa, whoa,
problem.
whoa.
He didn't want us to
No,
say
no,
that.
no. You just
I already
said
just said it.
that your entire reason was to cover something up. What was it what you're trying to cover up?
Oh, no, I wasn't saying covering up.
Yes, I have the recording. Yes, you did.
I also want to reference a moment from my conversation with the mothers where they insisted that they would never lie for their child.
I mean,
What I understand is that you guys would be in trouble legally if this happened to be true.
no,
How is it gonna be true when we're telling you that it's not true?
Okay,
Well, I don't
so
know.
you're the
Parents
first
tend to
children-
lie for their
You
kids to
know
defend
that
them.
Just
your
children lie.
parents lie for you? Does your parents lie for you? Do you know that? Because I never seen a parent lying for the kids when it comes to stuff like this.
I have.
This is disgusting. That
I've
is
seen it
disgusting.
numerous times.
What do your parents do? Disgusting stuff
A
like that.
known
But no,
pedophile,
Because
or
you know
sorry,
what?
not
We
pedophile,
have
a known
class, we
predator
have
on this
manners,
platform, David
and we have
Robinson,
values.
had his
I
brother,
was
he
only
had
that
his
you guys don't
7-year-old
even
mother
know.
lie for him to the FBI.
There's also another moment I like to mention from the call I had with Potemer's mom. The mother was initially writing a response on Potemer's behalf for us. At that point, we didn't really know it was his mom, but she was writing for so long and wrote so little, which kind of ended up backfiring later on when we called them. Considering the whole point that she was trying to make was that they were supervised, however, in her statement, she mentioned that they did have some time alone.
I'm going to quote Potemer's mother, as she said herself in this call, she said it herself that she wrote this, not Potemer himself, she wrote this. And I quote, "We were only in the bathroom for like a second because our moms were following us around." A second
we
is
followed them
obviously
around
an
the whole time.
exaggeration.
Watch it.
Use the bathroom. The way he used his word, that's not my problem. But what I'm telling you right now, I had to go to the bathroom with my daughter.
There's no denying it now. Potemer's mom and the victim's mom have been controlling what Potemer and the victim can say to avoid getting in trouble for not properly watching their kids. Now here's a message to the parents. Not only do we have proof that you forced the victim to change her story, not only do we have proof that you threatened the key witness in this situation, not only do we have proof that Potemer was interacting with CP when he was 13, but now it's crystal clear that you're the kind of person that will do anything to cover up your own mistakes. You'll twist the truth, silence people, and protect someone who should be held accountable. And here's the kicker. Multiple police reports have already been filed with the McKinney Police Department, and now they have all the evidence needed to start a real investigation. Since you keep claiming there hasn't been an investigation, well, now there is. If Potemer's school knew about what he did, they're legally required to file their own police report too. So now you and your son are facing multiple investigations. Good luck. You're gonna need it.